Hi guys, again a very happy evening to all of you, and I'm very happy to see you once again, guys. Welcome to our another stream. It's been a complete week. A lot of things have happened in the financial market. At the same time, there were a lot of trading opportunities which were lined up for us. So I will be talking to you about in much more detailed manner. So let's begin our conversation. I am your host and financial analyst for today's special webinar. My name is Akash Malhotra and I'll be assisting you in today's webinar. As you can see, the only reason that we are trying our level best to help every client, to reach every client, try to understand what they need, and we try to guide them accordingly. We, as a trader, as an investor, our objective is to make money, right? We want to make money, but at the same time, we have to understand how the market dynamics works under the different circumstances. So, I welcome you all from the financial analyst family. And this is another initiative that taken has Olymptrade has taken to reach every client from the every corner of world. And irrespective of the language that you speak, we have a lot of managers who are working, a lot of financial analysts who are working, who can speak different languages. And yeah, I'm very happy by the fact that showing you or having conversations with you can help us to grow our community and at the same time to make you aware about the financial market. So as you know, for today, the today's stream will be dedicated into the two half as we always do. If you remember in the last session, I told you about one of the good trading advice there. We still have a lot of trading advices, the trading analysis that we'll be doing. So these sessions will be dedicated. We will be split into two half. First half of this session will be dedicated on talking about the financial market, where we'll see how the financial market is working, what would be the trading advices for today. And I have one exciting news for you because I'll try to give you one good trading idea here. And at the same time, I will try to trick some live trades on my trading account based on the strategy that we can see. Yeah, as you know, the name of the strategy that we'll be working on would be Excel strategy. And happy Friday to all of you. Guys, let me know in the comment section. I think we have plenty of traders who have joined this today's stream. Welcome to all of you to the today's stream. Mr. Mayurji, hello Mayurji, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Gogoi, good evening, sir. Good evening, Mr. Gogoi. How are you doing? Mr. Alexander G said, "Go trading." Sure, sir. We'll be doing some trading. Go for trading. Yes. That's the energy that we will need. So Mr. Abhinav Singh ji said, "Hello, sir. Meeting you after a long time." Yes, Abhinav ji. Abhinav ji, for traders, let me tell you that Abhinav ji is one of my old clients. He's been having regular conversations with me, but it's been a very long time that we are quite in out of touch. Hopefully that we will have a sooner conversation. Make sure you ping me via email so that we can have an elaborative conversation, Mr. Abhinav. Mr. Diban Dinabandhu Sethia. Hi. Hi, Mr. Sethia. Mr. Azan Surya. Let's see how he explains this. I'll try to explain everything to the best of my possible extent. Azanji, thank you very much. Mr. Pratibhan, hi. Oh, it's good, so good to see you, Mr. Pratibhan. Welcome to the session, Mr. James. Hello. Hello, Mr. James. How are you doing? I hope my voice is clear, Mayurji, because I think everything has been connected. Guys, let me know in the comment section if, is my voice audible or not. If not, I'll try to adjust my voice. I think everything is working fine as of now. Am I audible to you guys? Okay, make sure you comment on that part. And will Mr. Prasad, welcome, Mr. Prasad, welcome to the stream. Mr. Prasad is again one of my client. How are you? I'm doing great, Mr. Prasad. I hope you are doing great as well, and you are making a generous profit for yourself. Mr. Simon said, "Will you trade today?" I'll try, sir. I'll try my best. As I told you, today's stream will be dedicated on the two half, where I'll talk about the financial market, what are the major trading ideas for today, and for sure in the second half of the session, we'll be taking some live trade. So let's begin our conversation because we have a lot of clients. Welcome to the stream, and make sure, guys, if you like today's stream, you basically like this video, subscribe to All Trade Practice because this is a very new channel, and we are we are trying everything from the scratch to guide you as efficiently possible from our end. Mr. Prasad said clear. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Mr. James, thank you for the confirmation. Thank you, Mr. Azan. Thank you. So let's begin our conversation. So the very first trading idea for today, because I want you to have a very closer look on the price of Brent right now. Very closer price of the Brent right now. We know what Brent it is. After hitting crude oil, there are three byproducts: petrol, diesel, and kerosene. So Brent is one of them. Brent from Brent is been extracted. Forgive me about that. So yeah. So here we switch the Brent to the 1 day graph. Unfortunately, this lower half of the screen cannot be eliminated. I'm using a portrait version here on the desktop. Therefore, this will not will go. I mean, this is the screen that you will be able to see. But let me zoom in and show you, guys. Once we switch the Brent onto 1 day graph, we have an excellent point, right? Here we'll see there are certain intervals on which the candles usually bounce back. So Brent is very close to is one of the lowest price level. Can you see this? Let me zoom it in. And if possible, I'll draw a horizontal line in this situation to explain you this. Unfortunately, because of the portrait version I'm using, it is not allowing me to draw any horizontal line or support or resistance line at the moment. So what I want you to give an idea is this is a very good level for a support level. Brent is close to the support level, and that is what basically help us to enter into the market. That is one of the reason why I took the trade of around $4,000, if you'll see, on Brent. And I was having conversations with a lot of clients from the last week. I told them, all of them, that there is a good opportunity in the Brent lying ahead because the Brent prices has close to the $71 per barrel. This is excellent buying price considering that if you are thinking about taking a risk, go ahead with the 10x as a multiplier. I have selected like around 10 or 20 as a multiplier. I have selected like around, if you'll see my trade, I think I have used around 20 multiplier and the 10 at the same time. But as soon as the 10 multiplier has reached, right, let me just close this trade. This is the small profit that we'll be making around $34 for now. Another trade of ours is still active. From $4,000, we were able to make like around 800, around $800 profit, which is close to 20% profit, if I'm not mistaken. So there is for those traders who love trading, taking trades on fixed time and forex. And forex, this is an excellent entry because here there is a high probability for Brent to rise, and this is the reason why we are holding a position on Brent. I was reading an article for today, guys, and while reading an article, I found out for today. I also want all of you to go ahead and visit the site. The name of the site is Trading Economics. In Trading Economics, on the very first page, you will read about Brent. So the Brent future rise. There's a rise in the Brent future because of what? Because there is a certain tension, like a geographical tension happening, and because of the same, the Brent future is been rising, and that is another reason why the value of Brent has been increasing continuously. I want all of you to have a very closer look on this asset. There is a high probability for this asset to rise. It may will do some corrections again close to 70, $71 per barrel. If it is close to 70, $71 per barrel, it's an excellent entry point for you to enter into the market. Enter the market, make money, and you can leave the market at any time if you want to. Because the best part about trading in forex is you can close your trade anytime if you wish to, and that is why I love taking, because with the higher capital, in fixed time trade the risk involves a little higher because 100% capital would be on the risk, but in forex you can absolutely take the trade and take a note of this as well. I think Mr. Mayur said, "Sir, money management plan bataiye." I would love to, sir, but for today's conversation, we will have a personal conversation in the meeting and we will have a detailed discussion on that. I wanted to ask, is fixed time better or forex? So, Mr. Azan, I'll give you an example. So, suppose you have like around 50,000 rupees, right? And in fixed time trade mode, you have one option to open one trade on fixed time trade and forex, right? Now, once you try to open up the trade with the one of the highest amount, let's just suppose like 50,000, that would be very risky because the risk involved in a fixed time trade would be 100%. But how about if you take the trade of 50,000 rupees rather than taking a single trade? You invest in forex, you wait for the market to rise, Here, even 5 to 10% of the capital, because you have all the freedom to close your trade. That's the best part about Forex. And therefore, choosing Forex would be good idea once you have a higher capital. Now, if you want to take trade with a smaller amount like 70, 80, 90, 100, uh, $50, that's fine. That's fine from mine. But we should try to it basically based on the risk capital, the risk that you want to take at that very moment. I hope I have answered your question, sir. Mr. Azan. Mr. Mayur, कितना amount deposit करूं, but I'm in middle class. Sir, we all have to start at one point in our life, Mayur ji. And we all want to recover our capital, and it's completely fine. Right? No trader has completely perfected and he's making a lot of money from the very first day itself. Our objective is to capitalize on the moment where the market gives us and we turn these opportunities into the more profitable form. So, Mayurji, if you are focusing on the recovery, first of all, your objective should be the learning part. Once you learn about the market, then if you wish to invest in the market, that would be completely your choice. Mr. Gogoi said, what about commodity composite index, a day chart? Okay, let's do that. So I think we have one conversation from Mr. Gogoi. Uh, Commodity, right? Okay, so commodity composite index, a day chart. Okay, let's do that. If you'll see, I happen to have drawn one support line here. Okay, and the value is very close to the support line. I think there is a possibility for the buying to happen, but if you look into the size of this candle, it's highly bearish candle. It's a very high bearish candle. Now, I think there is a possibility for market to rise, but based on the market dynamics, we if we sh we at least wait for some period of time. Wait for some period of time, and based on that, then we can enter into the market. It may be fixed time trade or forex, Mr. Govai. Mr. Prasad said forex is better. Uh, oh, and Prasad ji, like he contradicted his own statement. So Prasad ji said forex is better, sir, but I'm expert in fixed time. So it basically based on your choice, guys. You want to take trades and fixed time trade, go ahead with that. And if you want to go ahead on forex, go ahead with that. There's nobody stopping you from taking the trade. But the objective should be we trade efficiently with the sufficient knowledge, right? Rather than opening up a blind trade, it's way better to use the strategy because Olymptrade has been extensively working on some of the strategy. Our profit has turned out to be around $900. So this is what I was having conversations with the clients for today only. I asked them like, go ahead and open up a trade, maybe in your demo account to check whether the buying happens to be there, and it's an excellent buying. So $4,000 is like it's basically worth of the money that we have invested in the capital. So it's good. So what we will do as of now, so what we will do one thing here. So we'll take the stop loss and we'll make it into the positive side so that even if the market tumbles down, we will at least will be making like around $400. So yeah, that we can do. Okay. Mr. Prasad ji said $30 profit and you deleted your comment. So whatever profit you made, profit is profit. May it be a small profit or a higher profit is always good. Yeah. So second trading opportunities, guys, you probably all should be aware about the value of gold was decreased suddenly, right? And it decreased like amazingly. The value of the value of gold suddenly went. It was very close to the record breaking level of 2000. I think close to 800 is where it was targeting to reach. Let me just open my trade on gold on Forex. So the value of gold decreased suddenly, right? And as soon as it did, we found out it was very close to the support level of 26W. Every round number act as a very good level of support. May it be 2600, 2700, 2500. So these levels are act as a very good level of support or resistance based on the candle where it is lying. Now, the value of gold was very close to the support level of 2600, which acted as a very good level of support. And that is what we were expecting from the market. And that is the reason I took the trade of $500. With the moderate set of multipliers selected, it is showing me how much profit is it showing? It is showing us around $175. I think closely 30%. Yeah, higher than 30%. Higher than 30% profit is what we made. Another thing I want you to have a very closer look on. So recently, what really has happened, guys, JPY is working amazingly. I was reading an article for today where it was written that uh, Bank of Japan will be, hear me out, Bank of Japan will be increasing the interest rate. That means Japanese yen will have a higher chances of rising. If the Japanese yen rises in these circumstances, that is the reason why the yen is USD against Japanese yen is decreasing because the Japanese yen is strengthening itself. Although I still consider that 150 level will act as a good level of support, but in the next month, around 20th of December, the data will be released. I will have a good opportunities for you. Till then, in the next week, you will have another opportunity. We have non-farm payroll lined up, and hopefully, in the next NFP, if we have an option to open up a live trade there, it would be a very good opportunity uh, to buy. I mean, we will see what we can do in the live session there, guys. Okay, so Mr. Okay, Mr. Gogoi said, sir, I have a little bit confused in the commission and the multiplier in forex. It's completely fine, sir. I'll give you an example. So let's take an example in forex, right? And then we'll switch to the live trading part. Forgive me about that. I'm very happy, first of all, to have a live conversation with you. This is what I usually aim for, and I love having conversations with you a lot. Like, I'll be very honest with you. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is to meet you once in a week, especially for this webinar. I love having conversations with you, and this is what I thoroughly enjoy in my life. So, yeah, get back to your question, Mr. Nishu. Okay, so first of all, we'll answer Mr. Gogoi. Mr. Gagan Singh, good evening, sir. Mr. Gagan, a very warm welcome to the session. Mr. Gogoi, I have little bit confused in the commission. Okay, so guys, remember, whenever you open trade on any particular asset of your choice, so I'll give you an example. So suppose I selected Brent to open up a trade. I open up a trade on Brent, right? So the commission are based on the value of multiplier that you select. For 10 multiplier, the commission would be different. For 20, can you see? And 50, the commissions would be completely different. For every set of leverage that you take, the value of multiplier would be different because suppose I'm investing like around $100, but using 50 as a leverage, that means my invested capital become 50 times. My total invested amount would be $5,000. I'm just investing $100, but by selecting the 50 as a leverage, my trading volume has become around $5,000. So once you open up the trade, there will be some commissions. The commission are being charged based on the value of multiplier that you select. I have selected 20 as a multiplier. So if you'll see around $29, so I have opened the $4,000 trade, and it's just a very meager, what we can say that the commission which is being charged here. Around $29.41 commission is being charged, and our profit basically start happening. I'll show you this dotted line, right? If you see this dotted line, from this point to this point, your commission will be covered. And after this, your profitability will be start. And there are two sort of commissions which has been charged in Forex. Uh, the first form of commission would be trade opening commission. And the second form of commission is by holding, like if you are holding the trade, the overnight commission will be charged. In fact, I had an example whether the trade was closed. Okay, so take this example. On 27th of November, I open up the trade with the trading commission was around $12 and a meager commission of like around $1.40 per day is been is been charged every day. So it's a very small amount, like even less than 1%, I think. I strongly believe it's less than 1% commission which is being charged here. That's the best part about all on trade. Nishu, acha, let me get back to acha, Mr. Gogai, if you want to know about Forex more, we have some special articles created for you. You click on this help option here. Okay. Then go to education and you select in there would be a search column available here. You click Forex and the Forex guide will be available. There are also video demonstration. Our product team is working very hard. So they created a demonstrations of how Forex and commission, what sort of commission has been there, and what are the different conditions basically for opening up a trade in Forex. So it's been completely there. Uh, Nishuji said, sir, my account is closed for some reason. Can you tell me my all funds I get back or not? Nishuji, I'm very sorry for this unfortunate circumstances which has happened with you, and I'm utterly have do not have any idea unless we check your details. So what I would suggest you go to again help option. Uh, you go to support, right, via chat or by number. Have a conversation with our team. Our team will directly get in touch with you and they will guide you more efficiently. So I'm very sorry for the unfortunate incident. Mr. Gaganji said Euro USD is also good support. Is it? I think we haven't checked it yet. I was very keen about Brent only. Um, Euro USD, I think it went to 1.03 level. We selected Euro USD, right? Okay. So usually Euro USD has a strong level of resistance around 1.07 level, 1.07, 1.08. A very strong level of resistance happens to be around 1.1 level. The resistance start from 1.1, 1.12. These are the strong level of resistance. As of now, I don't think so yet. I think we have to delve a little deeper in this, but as of now, I don't see any opportunity here. Mr. Prasad ji, first of all, thank you very much for your overwhelming comment. I'm really happy. Trust me, I'm really happy to see all of you in today's comment session. I'm very overwhelmed by your comments, guys. Thank you very much. Mr. Prasad ji said, "Sir, जी forex में mastery करा दो, sir." Sir, my objective always been there, but Mr. Prasad, if you are very specifically looking for the forex trading opportunities, I want you to join our Monday stream. Our one of the finest traders, finest trader. I'm quoting on that. One of the finest traders we have. I think our analyst, Mr. If I remember, on Monday, I think as far as I remember, on Monday exactly at 6:30 Indian Standard Time, our one of the finest analysts is there, and he would be able to guide you efficiently. He's very good in trading in forex, guys. Trust me. Like I would consider he's like my master. So I'm completely following those analysts there. Where it basically happens, the analyst was able to make more than 300 400% profit on a single trade. That was an amazing thing that I have seen in my lifetime. So an excellent trader. So I would, if you're looking for a forex trading ideas, I would suggest you to go ahead and watch our stream on Monday. uh, Mr. Vinith said how to find weak and strong support level resistance. It's very easy, sir. You go ahead and check any asset. So let's take any example, right? Shall we take Brent? Well, Brent in a very good state right now. So suppose we selected Brent here, right? Start with seeing the candles from the highest duration. So we started seeing it for the 7 days. While watching the candle for 7 days, we need to find some pinpoints, right? So there is one imaginary line from which it is bouncing. So one, two, three, four, five bounce. It's a very strong level. So higher the point on which the candle is bouncing on this per one particular price, that means the very strong level it is. And if it is not bouncing from the same level, that means it's a weaker trend and a weaker level of resistance which is happening to be there. Okay, I hope it has been clear to you. Uh, Mr. Azan Surya said, "Do you have your own YouTube channel?" So this is our channel. I would love for you to subscribe to Olymptrade and you get all the relevant updates. Not only me, but my colleagues are there. They basically take trades on the different assets. They show you how to forecast the market, how to understand the market in the best possible extent. Uh, Olymptrade practice is the channel I would suggest you, sir, Mr. Prasad. I did reply to your message, Azanji. I do not have my own channel. You can subscribe to Olymptrade practice and we'll be there to assist you every possible time. Mr. Razanji said, what is the best strategy for day trading or scalping? Now, scalping is a very different form of trading. Day trading and scalping are both in a very different forms. Like they are ideally separated from each other. The way that we take the trade, and in scalping you basically hold the position for some period of time, you make money and you leave the market. I think the best strategy that we go ahead would be Bollinger Band for scalping for sure. I mean, hands on to the strategy, single Bollinger Band, double Bollinger Band, if you use that would be quite helpful for you. uh, yeah, day trading is something you opt for higher duration trade because the high accuracy level on higher duration is amazing. One of my trader has been claiming like he made like around 48,000 rupees in 3 days, INR I'm talking about, and that too using the long day, long hour trading strategies, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So yeah, it basically also based on your personal preference. Okay, so half of the time is already been completed and I've failed to reply to all your concerns. Forgive me about that. Let's continue our session and we'll do some live trading. As you know, the name of the stream and the name of the strategy would be AXEL strategy. AXEL is one of my favorite strategy and it's very easy. Even guys, let me tell you, if you do not have the status level, advanced level, starter level, expert level, anything, if you do not have the service level there, I will teach you how to craft this strategy manually. It's as simple as that. So how to use this strategy? Let me assist you with that. So there is an A option, we call it as technical analysis. We click on this A symbol, we go to strategy section. If you'll see, there are a bunch of strategies available. But for today, we'll be targeting our trades on the Excel strategy. We click on the Excel strategy. Uh, our team again worked very hard. Kudos to their effort. You can see on the stream, there's a YouTube tutorial available in case it's difficult sometimes to understand the strategy. To ease it out, we made a YouTube tutorial here. Click on it, it will show you how the strategy works. And yeah, click on the enable strategy option and the strategy will be applied automatically. That is, there is not a single thing that you have to do it from your end. If the strategy is available, that is fine. If not, it's also fine. I'll teach you how to craft the strategy. Right. So the strategy has been applied. The strategy is nothing but a momentum oscillator, guys. It's momentum oscillator. Now, all of you might be aware about what momentum oscillator is. Some of you probably will not. It's one of my favorite oscillators. There is no actual strategy, it's just a momentum oscillator. And whatever trades we'll be taking the trade on will be based on the AXEL strategy itself. There are two lines that you can see. One is the golden line, and the second one is blue line. That's all the momentum oscillator comprises of. There are two ways to take the trade on this strategy. And I'll teach you about that as well. Let me go through your comments. I think that there are a lot of comments which has been passed by and I haven't read them, even a single comment. Let me just go through them. I'll quickly get back to you, guys. Mr. Prasad ji said, Akash sir, my good mentor. Till now, without you, sir, I'm not able to trade. Sir, with your guidance, my learning and trading, thank you so much, sir. हमें ऐसे आगे बढ़ाते जाएं. Mr. Prasad, thank you very much for your kind word. It's just your honesty and it's your kind words, sir. I mean, every trader is different and every analyst is amazing in its own term. So you're giving us credit. Thank you very much. It's all the credit goes to those people who are working very hard, starting from the Olymptrade product team, all the team members, support members. We are working very hard to get to give you the satisfied results and to motivate you enough to it's not hard to make money in the financial market. You just have to know the market dynamics, and then you will be able to generate a good amount of profit based on it. Mr. Azwan Surya, what is your timing of the stream? I saw that there are many traders that do live streaming on YouTube channel. Sir, on Olam Trade Practice, majority of the time I will be available according to the IST. It will be 6:30 Yeah, 6:30 to 7:30 is the time on which on every Friday you can watch. Although there are a lot of although there are a lot of senior financial analysts who are available as well, so you can watch their stream as well. Let me just comment couple of comments and then I'll get back to the live trading. Forgive me about that. Our objective is to live trade. We are not taking live trades any here. Mr. Dina Bandhu Seta, good evening, sir. मुझे भी Monday join करा दो, please. I didn't get you, sir. Please make sure that you comment so that we will be able to understand it in a much more efficient manner. Mr. Azan Surya just said, can you help me personally? Sir, we as an analyst team, we try to guide client to the best possible extent from our end. Not only me, but my fellow traders are there. Now, if you have advanced or expert status, so a lot of statuses like expert status have been given 4 consultations in a month. And if you have an advanced status, then 1 consultation in a month could be given to you. I would highly urge you, if you have an advanced or expert status, go to help section on the support channel, chat with our team or have a conversation with them and ask them to schedule your session, and your session would be scheduled accordingly, guys. There is nothing absolutely to worry about. Okay. So let's get ahead with the conversation and we'll do some live trading now. I am very thoroughly looking for the signals. I'll teach you how this trading strategy works. Now, the name of the strategy is AXEL strategy. In AXEL strategy, we have momentum oscillator, guys. So there are basically 2 ways to take the trade on this strategy. So the first one is whenever the golden line is when crossing this 100 line. So we consider a 100 line as a reference line. Let's take one trade of around $10 here. We take one reference, right? 100 line. If the line is rising from bottom, that means the upper trend will start. If you see the golden, have a closer look on the golden line itself, right? If the golden line should be rising, at the same time, you see a lot of green candles happens to be there. And if the golden line reaches from top to bottom, okay, the market value decreases there. That means there is a possibility for a downtrend to appear or downtrend to happen. So whenever the golden line crosses from top to bottom, there is another way we can open up a downtrend. And if the golden line crosses 100 line from bottom to top, we can open up an uptrend. Okay, that would be the very simple explanation that I would love to give you. Second thing I want you to understand is, remember, whenever this is we call it as a bounded oscillator on which the oscillation happens to be in these two particular regions. Okay, the higher region and the lower region. So whenever oscillator reaches every oscillator or every candle reach its peak value at one particular interval. So if you see this line has curved and close to this level started bouncing back or reversing, at that interval we take the trade in opposite direction. And when this slope we see when it is rising from bottom, we can also take the trade in upward direction. Okay. So the reason for taking a trade in upward direction, we saw that this golden line was very close by, but there was a sequentially red candle happens. And when it started rising, that's where we took an entry. So we are not taking the trade for 5 seconds duration or anything. We are taking a trade for 1 minute graph observation time, and we are varying the time accordingly. 2 minutes, 3 minutes duration, whichever time you are comfortable in, you can open up the trade accordingly. So the name of the strategy is AXEL strategy, guys. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me your question in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. So the name of the strategy is, again, is AXEL strategy, guys. Another way to open up the trade is when the blue line crosses the golden line. The blue line crosses the golden line from bottom to top. We can take the trade in upward direction. If the golden line crosses, if the blue line crosses the golden line, we can take the trade in downward direction. But always remember, if you are taking trade on index, always be careful about the support and resistance line, because majority of the time indexes bounce from the bottom or top level. So this is we also have to be very keen about while we are taking the trade. support and resistance level, and if we get the confirmation from here, this is not a very good signal as of now, because the line hasn't bent yet into the downward direction. What we'll do open up a trade in downward direction for $1. Let me see, because we are taking the trade on the register just based on the resistance level. There is no confirmation. Let these two lines cross each other. I think around 2 minutes sounds good. Okay, if not on 1 minute duration, we can also switch the graph for 2 minutes duration for the better clarity. Yeah. Let me just take a trade based on the resistance level. This trade is completely based on the support and resistance level. The signal isn't been generated yet. We missed one part, guys. I told you. Okay, when the golden line crosses the central line, we could have taken an upward trade, right? That's the trick. But we are highly depending upon this level of resistance which we have taking into the loop. We reduced the volume intentionally by $1 because this wasn't the signal generated by the strategy. It was an intentional trade that we have taken based on the resistance level itself. So remember, taking the trade on support and resistance level, and at the same time, then expecting the market to follow what we analyze it to be, it will never gonna happen. You have uh, to have a strategy along with support and resistance. That's the reason why we went with $1 trade, to demonstrate to you about that. So the golden line is about to cross this level, right? So there is a possibility for an uptrend, and we take the trade in downward direction. And that is the reason there's a high probability for our trade to go for the toss. And therefore we started with $1 only, not with the $2, but we did with the $1 only trade. This one trade of ours is profitable. Let's look into some live trades. Guys, let me know in the comment section on which asset are you finding out the signals. I would love to take the trade on that particular interval. Uh, I think there are a few comments here. I think I missed one of the comment, and the comment was deleted. Forgive me about that, sir. Let's do some live trading. So the name of the strategy for all the new traders, let me tell you, the name of the strategy is AXEL strategy, and here we'll be taking the trade based on the strategy itself. Whenever the golden line breaches this 100 line, there is a high probability for market to be on the rising side. Nice. In the last second, the trade become profitable. Nice, nice. So the trade was taken on the resistance side, correct? One, two, three intervals were there. And we were expecting that around 2 minutes the market will reverse itself, and it did finally. So yeah, the trade is profitable. Now even though the golden line is rising, but the candle is red, we cannot take the trade at this entry. So let's try to find some more signals. Let me know in the comment section if you have anything in your mind based on the okay. So here, so guys, let me clarify this out. The trend is strong downward. We see just one candle is acting as a reversal candle, right? Usually the trend is pushing itself into the downward direction. It's a very strong downtrend, very strong downtrend. Now in this situation, if we try to take the trade upward or downward direction, in my opinion, I feel like opening up a trade in downward direction because the trend is very strong. And here you see this reversal, one candle reversal, just one candle reversal, right? Which is an indication that the sellers are more dominant right now. And acha, have you seen, guys, that Olymptrade had recently launched one oscillator? We call it a volume indicator. It's a volume indicator. It's one of the best indicators. It is actually available in the mobile version itself. It is only available in the mobile version as of now. Let me know your feedback. And guys, if there are anything that you want as a team for us to add in the upcoming updates, new feature, if you feel like Olymptrade should be adding some new features so that every trader should be benefiting. Okay, so here the golden line is flat line and the blue line is close by. How about we open up one trade? I have one risk-free trade available of around, let's just go ahead with 50, 3 minutes. But there's a slight resistance here. 1, 2, 3 trend line can happen to be there, and that is the reason we went with the $50 risk-free trade. Let's wait for the trade to close. Mr. Gogoiji said, yes, volume indicator says volume indicator is one of the best indicators. It's been used a lot by a lot of traders to find the volume in the market, that if the market is rising or falling down. I think, do we have any resistance level close by? Let me just switch the graph to 5 minutes duration. There's a lot of buying has happened, and I'm still figuring it out that uh, these two lines, there is no curvature in this line, right? So it's close to this 100 line. 100 is acting as a median at this level. So if we had to open up the trade, when this golden line cross this 100 line, we could be opening up an up trade here. Right now, there is no curvature of this line, so it's close to this maximum value, and it's been keep on increasing. What we are waiting for this one to decrease into the downward direction, or this blue line to cross this golden line from top to bottom, so that the clarity of signals could be there. Could be there. Let's look into the last trade that we have taken. I think around $4 trade was non-profitable for us. Yeah, the market reverses because there is a support line. Yeah. Okay, we failed to acknowledge that this is a support line, and as soon as it touched this line, it started bouncing off. Nothing to worry. We have another trade opened up. We'll try to recover this capital. Around 1 minute and 17 seconds are remaining. Let's wait for the trade to close. We'll find some more trades. Guys, how do you feel about today's stream? Is there something that you want me to add so that I can improve, so that you will be able to easily understand the stream? I hope you are getting all my points. If you have any question in your mind, please let me know. For all the new traders, let me tell you guys, the name of the strategy is AXEL strategy in case you do not have access to the strategy. So the strategy has been applied from the strategy column. Okay. AXEL strategy. You click on here, press on enable option, and the strategy will be enabled. In case you do not have the strategy, I have one trick for you. Let me remove this. What will you do? You again go to this A symbol, add more tools, go to oscillators, and here comes the momentum oscillator. That's all. The strategy is actually based on it, guys. So one resistance level, let me look. One, two levels, one, two levels. Golden line hasn't crossed this line yet. A golden line is pointing us in upward direction, which is a sign for an uptrend. But whereas the candle is recovering, so we need either this blue line to cross this golden line from top to bottom, because this golden line is pointing upward direction. That means the trend should be in upward direction. It is not crossing the 100 line, so therefore there is another reason why we are not taking a trade. Let me just look into the 2 minutes duration. Has it crossed yet? On 2 minutes duration, it crossed, but the doji candlestick formation is refraining me from opening up a trade. Uh, okay, cross this golden line. Let me just zoom out. Do we have any support or resistance level? Okay, so the market is plumbing down. No, no, it's not a good sign to open up a trade right now. So let's look into the last trade that we have taken. I think on Mahajantar Index, our trade is profitable. Remember, guys, no trading strategy can be 100% accurate. And our objective is to maximize our possibility of profit based on the signal that we see. This could have an excellent signal, right? So the golden line started decreasing. It's a good sign. But at the same time, we can see the red candle and there is a blue line crossing this golden line from top to bottom. So a down trade could have been better. We are late, but I think one I have $5 risk-free trades. I have plenty of risk-free trades which I am gathering from a long time. So top to bottom crossover. Golden line is also pointing downward, and this one is crossing from top to bottom. That is the reason we took the trade in downward direction. Let's wait for a few more trades. And guys, let me tell you that the trades that I'm taking on my trading account are based on my experience, right? Copying my trade, there is a certain delay in the opening up of the trade. And if you try to copy my trade, there's a high probability that our trade can go for the tossed, because we know that in fixed time trade, some of the trades can go into the negative state in the last second or so. So be careful also about that. So this trade also seemed profitable for us. Mr. Gogoi confirmed, yes, volume indicators in, yes, it's been recently launched on the request of the clients. As a team, as I told you, Olymptrade always take clients' feedback very positively, and we try to give you the best possible results in the upcoming updates. Hopefully, you will be able to see. But if there is something that you want Olymptrade to add, let me know in the comment section. I'll forward your request to our product team or the concerned department accordingly. Since it is only one oscillator, can we add other indicators with it? It's absolutely your choice, sir. You see, our objective is to minimalize the approach that we have, to minimalize the the overall screen that you have seen. A lot of indicators, a lot of oscillators can create a chaos, and what we are doing is like we are reducing and making it a little minimalistic. But if you want to be have a very precise entry, so we can absolutely try that. We can absolutely try that. Okay. So guys, I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Let's find some more signals. I am not able to find any. Let's look into the last trade that we have taken. I think Mahajantra index we took like around $5 trade. Yeah, it went profitable. So this one crossed from top to bottom. And at this interval, that's the reason we took the trade in downward direction. Now let's wait. We took another trade here. We have given like around 2 minutes for the asset to settle down. Remember, guys, we are not taking the trade for 1 minute's duration or lesser than that. I highly consider that taking a trade with less than 1 minute's duration will be a little riskier. It is basically is for the trader who love the thrill of taking trades in the shorter duration. Absolutely. Commodity on gold. Let's look into the trade. I think gold. Okay, what happened to gold? 2658 value. Do we have a signal? So golden line is pointing us in downward direction. The crossword also happened in downward direction, but the candle that we are watching right now is a green one. So possibility. And these are redirecting against each other. And that's the reason we are not taking a trade on it. Let's try to find some more signals. Guys, please be attentive in the feedback, guys. Please make sure that your feedbacks are very important for me, my team, and our objective is to help you out. And we are trying our level best, guys. Okay, do we have any signals here? No, not really. No crossover of 100 line is there from top to bottom, or even not this blue line is crossing the golden line. So there is no signal at all. So these are the trades. Let's look in some trades that we have taken. Another trade of mine is profitable. Nice. So the golden line was here and this blue line was crossing the golden line. That is the reason why we took the trade in an upward direction and the trade is profitable. So these are the trades that we have taken for today. One, two, three, four, five. I think, yeah, one, two, three, four, five. Oh, only one trade is negative and majority of them are on the profitable front. So thank you very much for joining today's stream. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I'll be coming up into the next week with more trading ideas and more trading opportunities. It's lovely to meet you once in a week. And if you have any question, feel free to tag me in your questions. I'll be more than happy to answer. My name is Akash Malhotra, guys. Thank you very much for having me. I will be coming up in the next week with few more trading ideas and to give you more profitability advice. Take care. I wish you a very happy week and a high profitable week. Take care of yourself. Good luck in trading. Bye bye.